Hey guys, it's M4J here, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. I nearly said the M4J network then, that would have been a good start, wouldn't it? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Last time out then, we built this express line here from Bridge House, right the way down south, through Marston Mortaine, through Burnham on Crouch, to this big terminus station here at Richmond. Now there was lots of building and rebuilding that needed doing, but overall, we ended up with this really cool project here that I was really happy with. We're now going to be changing that slightly in that some of these lines here are going to be tweaked just a little bit, not a huge amount, just literally a little bit. Reason being is today I actually want to redo Luton over here, so I want to build a brand new station at Luton, build a road across here, and then an out of town station over here. This existing one I think is going to stay, but the main line is going to be rerouted. So off of this bridge here, for example, if we have this as 2-track until here, and then, I mean, what I'm tempted to do is build this as a triangle, but we might have to come back to that at a later date. But from somewhere around this area, we'll make it 4-track again, and it's going to go around the back of this steel mill and then into this new station. So let's build the new station first. But yeah, once I've built the new station, we're going to go to Stockton-on-Tees, then Easingwold, then down here to Hungerford, and then from Hungerford we're going to come across country and then into Richmond as well. And then maybe from Richmond we'll have a branch to Bedlington, and so on and so on and so on. That'll be a bridge that we cross when we come to it. So yeah, let's build this new station here at Luton first. Now, is there a... I mean, there's a tram stop here, the green. There is also this one. I mean, technically, I think this might still serve both... This tram stop might still serve both railway stations. The railway stations themselves, I don't think, are within catchment. So that's something... Oh, wow, that's a popular line. So that is something that we'll have to change, but it's not really a priority right now, let's be honest. Right, let's build this straight across. And then we'll build this straight across. And then this will get bulldozed. And this is where our station is going to go. So hopefully, if I build it 240, spin you round. Hopefully, yeah, you're within range. You might even... Oh, you are in range. Perfect. If I build you there, you are in fact in range of that station too. So both stations are going to be serviceable, which is fantastic. So we're going to call you Luton Town, which is the name of a football club that I'm not particularly a fan of, but we'll go with that anyway. So we've got Luton and we've got Luton Town. Now, I think this is actually going to be one of those stations that's fairly important on the line. So I am going to make you a 4-platformer. And I'm going to do it the same way that I did Marston Mortaine, which is just an island platform in the middle. Freight trains will go on the outer tracks. And yeah. So we'll do this. And then... Do we have elevated platforms yet? Not yet. Soon, I'm sure. And there we go. And then we'll go to... where's Misk? There's Misk. Right. Let's put the stairs in first, actually. So we want a set of stairs here and a set of stairs there. And I might even do a couple over here as well. And then we'll do the roofs. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, you know how this is going to work. We've got 4 tracks. Too fast, too slow. How I'm going to connect these up, though, I do not know. Because it's technically going to be... So this tunnel here is going to remain... If I pause for just a second. This tunnel, I think, is going to remain. And then from this tunnel here, the track will curve. So if I grab this... what's the difference between these? Oh, no masts. Oh, okay, I got you. It's literally not important right now, but it's good to know that that will be the case. Yeah, actually, this tunnel might need to be redone slightly. Damn trees keep popping up as well, which is annoying. Right. So if I build... hang on. I can't decide what I'm doing right now. If I build... I actually, yes, definitely can't decide what I'm doing right now. Because I think what I'm actually going to do is from here have a parallel track start. And then on this side... have a parallel track end. Don't know how I would go about. Maybe something like that. Try and keep the speeds up as high as possible. And then, yeah, you're going to come through to there. And then you're going to come through to there. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to be coming around, I think, like this. I guess like this. And then around... Do I need a level crossing here? I really don't think I do. I think I can get away with doing it like this. And then just have you connect up like that. It does slow down a little bit here. Which isn't ideal. I mean, could I... Could I squeeze the tracks over there on a bridge, maybe? That's not a bad idea. That might help me out with something as well. Let's see if I can do this. So let's go round like this. And we'll go up. Maybe just to there. Like... so, curve it a little bit more. I take it I still haven't got access. Nope. Still haven't got access to the Uber bridges yet. The good bridges. The ones that everyone wants to talk about. Not yet. Sadly not. So yeah, let's build you to like here. And then you're going to slope down again. Let's just do it like that. Like this-ish. What are we doing it? Like this? I mean, that's kind of not ideal, actually. Try that again, but this time we'll do it properly. So I want this to be... It's more expensive, but I want this to be embankment. Like so. Right, good stuff. Now, this track... directly next to it here is going to follow this perfectly. Like, literally perfectly. Like that. And then, obviously, this one here is going to kind of go... Let's just finish this bridge with the 4 tracks. So there's 3. Here comes 4. And then I think from here will be where this line branches off. And then where this line also does that. Yeah. Good stuff. Okie dokie then. So this line here is going to join up with that one there. Correct? Correct. That can go away for a sec. This one's going to just follow along like this. And then we've got this one. Oh, hello. That didn't work. This one. Like that. It's a bit sort of switchbacky here, but otherwise it's all good. And we'll join that one up like that. And yeah, happy about that. Good stuff. How's this bridge look? Absolutely terrible. Perfect. Don't really care about that right now, in all honesty. Do not care about that. Okie dokie. So yeah, next stop is Stockton-on-Tees. We could potentially swing by Wokingham and then come around that side of Stockton. So if I build another station here. Can't quite build it on a curve like I'd like to. But I can build it. The station can still be on a curve, just not a huge curve. If that makes any sense at all. 75 mile an hour one. Just haven't worked out what these are. No idea. Yeah, but yeah, we'll build this like this. And then platforms on this side. And then an underpass. Just go with one for now. And we'll just have 2 bits of shelter like so. And then, yeah, you can see how this railway here is basically going to follow the road. So we need to get this line. And we'll bend it round so that it's still 75. Like that. And like that. And like that. Good stuff. Okay. And then this is going to follow this road all the way along until we get to Wokingham. Where is Wokingham? I feel like I know where Wokingham is. But at the same time, I don't. If that makes any sense at all. Wow, we get very close to the road here. Super close. Hopefully this speed limit still works. Once we get to the tight inside corner. That's annoying. We'll do it like that. There we go. And then you come along and connect in like that. Good stuff. Righty ho. And then you will come along like so. It's cool that I can build these projects in one go like this. I feel like the money is still a little too high. No one really said anything last week about difficulty levels or anything like that. So I guess you're all happy for me to continue with it as is. Why is that not snapping? Is it because I didn't choose? Did I not do this right? Hang on. I don't know why that isn't snapping. Excuse me. Why are you not snapping? Guess we're doing it this way. This one's snapping. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Sometimes games do weird things. You're still not snapping. What is going on? Let's go build it in reverse then. Hopefully this isn't like broken or anything. I don't think it would be. I wouldn't have thought so. I think it's just being difficult. There you go. Now it wants to snap. Okay. And then finally this one. Yeah, seems to be all good. Got a nice little stretch here between Luton Town, sorry, and Wokingham. Now I am going to now take this back, and I kind of want to get this track, if I can, under this track. Is it going to let me do that? It will if I do it like that. But not if I do it like that. I guess it is sloping down. if I do... like so. There we go. That works. And then this side, I think, can just come out and connect like that. That shouldn't cause any issues. No. Right, now you're probably flagged. Yeah, that one train. But if I unpause and spin you around. I don't quite know where you're trying to go right now, but you should be able to just go in there, turn around and come back. So we should be fine. If I re-signal this as well. One way, yes. Auto sig, 200 meters. Plop that right there. And you've not done it. Of course not. Why would you have done it? That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Okay. Is there a signal there? There is. Now you have done it. You work in very mysterious ways, game, sometimes. You really do. Okay, well, yeah, sure. I can put one here. That'll work. And then in this direction, I guess if I just kind of line this up, stick one there, that should do all of this, and does. Fantastic. Okay, where's Luton Town? Over here. I think we definitely need a series of signals before the station here. Although, saying that, do we? I mean, yeah, we're going to have switchovers. Actually, no, we're not. No, we're not. Not at this side. So, yeah, no, I think I will put some here. Just for the sake of it. Completionism, if anything. Cool. We'll come back and do the rest of the signalling in a second. How long have I been going for? Only 18 minutes. Wow. I am getting faster at this too, it seems. Right, so you are going to switch over like so. And then you are going to switch over like so. We might do the same thing, actually, for Stockton on Tees Station. Because I don't see it being a big one. Oh, wow, that's going to be a nice tunnel between Stockton and Easingwold. Also, where am I going to put the station for here? I think it's going to have to go... Maybe, like, if I build... street like this, and then remove this one. I think it's going to be like here. And yeah, you're going to be the same layout as Stockton. Again, I wish there was a way like you could template. Maybe there is, and I've just missed it. But it would be nice if you could like template a station. I think right now you can only choose platforms. You can't choose number of tracks. But I suppose they tried to make up for that with the modular design, which I like still, by the way. I think this is an awesome way to build stations. I love the fact that it just works as well. But it can be a bit of a pain sometimes. There we go. Alrighty, so now we can just go straight between Wokingham and Stockton. There we go. And then swing it around this way. There we are. So much easier when everything snaps. Now you can imagine big heavy express trains thundering between Blackburn and Richmond now. Along this section. Although I think my next big construction project. Once we've done this, we've got a couple of ways now to get between M4J Junction and Richmond. And I want to start getting some freight trains running maybe. Along these sections of track that we're building. So I think that's going to be the next priority. But after that, when it comes time to do another big build, I want to go from Blackburn to the north. And I think that will be our next terminus up that way. And then we can have trains running directly from there down through to Richmond. Let's go. I think this. And then on the other side, like so. I should be able to squeeze in a signal there. Yeah, looks like I can. Alrighty, now we're going through to Easingwold, and then from Easingwold to Hungerford, and then from Hungerford to Richmond. Now, one of these has got to be a 4-platform station again, and I think it probably should have been Stockton, actually. Do you know what? It is going to be Stockton. We're going to rebuild this. Let me just remove all of this. Because Stockton is a pretty big town, to be fair. It is a pretty big town. It probably should have something a little bit more substantial. And I can now build a proper 4-platform station like this. There we go. Now, how's this going to look? If I connect you straight up to you. And then obviously you straight up to you. This should work fine. I can't see this being an issue. Should still be 75s all around. Oh, yeah. Not a problem at all. Alright, and then from here, straight across to Easingwold, which is going to be a pretty bog standard station like the others. I think I'm just going to stick you... Oh, hello. Yeah, I was going to say, don't freeze on me. I think for this, what I want to do actually is... Not that. Something like this. And then the station's going to be kind of built in a cutting here. Yeah. And then it'll immediately turn and start heading down towards Hungerford. And again, I think it's just going to run alongside the road there. Whereas for this stretch... it kind of still can, but it'll cross over the road here and then go through the hill. I've probably built this in the worst location for a station, but at this point, I don't care. We've got so much money to burn, we might as well stick it on a bonfire, light it up, and see what happens, you know? We got a lovely little cutting here that our station is built in. We'll have you there, we'll have you there, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, this is going to be quite a big tunnel. But I do want the tracks to have the crossovers and everything first. So obviously, let's build a little ways this way. And this will be a complete... I was going to say cut it. Actually, no, yeah, I should do it like a... Hang on. Love that refund sound. Okay, so we want this to be flat. Yeah, like that. That's good. And then you doing the same, and you doing the same, and you doing the same. Good stuff. And then crossover like that, and crossover, whoopsie doodle, like that. Okay, now you can tunnel through. And again, probably a massive tunnel. I mean, wow, that's huge. Hang on. It's because it's all level. There we go. Now, if I have it like that, that does actually work. Which side are you on? Wrong side. Good thing I did not commit to that. It's going to have to come out of this one here. And basically be like this. Now, what kind of tunnel do I want on this? I could just stick with a default. I think I'm just going to stick with a default, in all honesty. Oh, earnings have dropped substantially now. That's that one done. And then this side. Again, it's expensive. This is a really long journey as well, by the way. Between Stockton and Easingwold. And it's pretty much all underground. We're almost building a high-speed railway now. Do I like this? Actually, I don't know if I like this. No, I don't like this. It's not very realistic, is it? This is supposed to be the old-fashioned route that snakes its way around the hills and over the rivers and really slow places and things like that. That the high-speed then comes along and makes more direct. And it really isn't that right now with this setup. So I am definitely changing all of this. Okay, so yeah, now the railway is going to go up and over the hill next to the road here. So we will try and keep it as high a speed as possible. Might still need a bit of a tunnel here. That's fine. That's not beyond the realms of reality. But it's a lot better than what it was, which was just way too direct. Do we want a tunnel there too? No, I kind of want it to cross over this road. There we go. Which side is this? Is this the left-hand side? Yes, it is. So you're now going to go straight in like that. Better. I think it fluctuates a little bit here, the gradient slightly. So it's like 1 minute it's in a cutting, then it's going quite steeply uphill, and then, you know, crossing over the road is always a pain in the arse. That seems alright, though. Ooh, hello. And then around here. Yeah, that's all 75. That's fine. And then that. There we are. And then, yeah, you do your thing around like that. So you can have a big cutting here still without it being unrealistic. That's fine as well. It's the rest of it that was bugging me. Just, I mean, driving it straight through the hill like that was never... I think I would have come back to that in the future and been like, that's not what we want at all. I'm going to build you up to here. And then I think from here, you can scooch into there. And then in this direction, very same thing. There we are. And then around and in. Alrighty. So that's the penultimate station. We still got to go to Hungerford, and then from Hungerford we're snaking around to Richmond. So I think at this point I want to rebuild this approach. And it's nothing too much. It's basically just adding another couple of bridges either side here. So one there like that. One there like that. And then the other side, the same thing. So we might move some of these crossovers a little bit. So we'll put that one there. And then another one there. Yeah, oh, that's a good looking bridge. So again, you can see how all these tracks kind of like connect up and things like that. And I keep saying things like that, but you know what I mean. Maybe we'll have like 3-way crossovers here. Is that allowed? Oh, wise one. Doesn't look like it, to be honest. Maybe if I built it over... No? I don't know then. But yeah, this is going to come across probably to here. And then from here, it's going to scooch in like that. And I think this one is just going to come straight in. Oh, you very briefly turned blue then. No? Okay. Hang on, I can make this work. There we go. Like this. And I believe also this one I'm going to have come across and run alongside this one. Or straight into this one actually if I can. There we go. Yeah. Now if I could do the same thing on this side, that would be great. So it runs across to here ish, and then you curve in like so, and then this one, how did I do this one? You come into this. If I go from this side back, that works. And then from here, yeah, we'll curve it around like that. And again, can I curve you straight in? Yes. Awesome. Now, there are some other crossovers and stuff that need to happen here. But right now, couldn't possibly be unhappy with how this has turned out. Can I get from... I guess that's what this would be for. We'll have a crossover there. About to say, come on, autosave. And then we'll do the same thing over here in a second. Like that. Then obviously we've got bridges here. And then on this side, you're going to go across. Not quite as... Actually, no, yeah, maybe you are. We're going to re-signal all this anyway, so... Might as well drag these out roughly the same distance. And these are just all going to be scissors, I think. And that should now mean, again, you can go from any track to any track, I believe. So if you're far right here, you go across there, and then you can go across there. Okay, yes, you can't get across to... Alright, these are going to have to be redone, I think. That's fine. We could technically extend these if it allows us to have them go across kind of like that. Now, does that allow for... scissor? No, it doesn't, because this junction here would get a bit too busy then. So let's reevaluate that for a second. Maybe instead of scissors, we just have good old-fashioned like ladders. So how many do you need to go over by? So that would go to there. And that goes across 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't think we need it to be that far. Something like this, maybe. Bearing in mind as well that we're going to have to build a curve into this to get it over to Hungerford. So, I mean, this one's going to come round the back of this anyway. Also, Hungerford Station doesn't have to be in Hungerford. We could potentially build it along here. Because this road is what we're following to get to Easingwold. So that we could follow this road and then follow that road and then kind of cut through the hill a little bit there. That could work. So let's cut this back a little bit. Like so. And then you do the same. Okay, get ready for the red exclamation marks again. You can almost hear the game going, what the hell are you doing? You only built this last week. And the answer, game, is hopefully I'm doing the right thing here, although it's hard to tell sometimes, especially when your damn track doesn't snap. Okay. Now this whole thing is going to have to be rebuilt again in the future, I'm sure. Especially when we start having lots of conflicting train movements around Richmond here. It would be great if we could rebuild this, maybe grade separate some of it, things like that. Is that going to work? I would say yes. But I guess it depends. I mean, we could just commit to it for now. Keeps things relatively straightforward. Okay. So we can't have any crossovers on this bridge because the bridge itself isn't... Like, we could do that, but that's just going to slow things down too much. So we need to really... So actually, hang on. We can go as far as over here, which is the far... Okay, so we could just do ladders like this. Or if I do... Oh, I don't know. I'm really struggling here. If I could do it like this. And then one here like this. Which is also going to be a scissors. Like that. And then another crossover like this. You're then going to come across like that. And then you... why am I doing it there? I do not know. You across like that. Okay, and then you across to there. You across to there. And then again, scissors. Now, the question is, do we actually need to do it like this? The answer is probably not. But I just think it makes life a little bit easier to have it like this. There we are. So now, can they get right the way across? The answer is yes. It's probably not made... I don't think we needed to have done it like this, but the fact is now we have. We could also do an extra couple of crossovers, like extended ones here. And we could really do... actually, hang on, if I just take this back. So this one here, for example, could still be a crossover. Scissors, sorry. And this one here could also be scissors. Now here's a question. Why is that not snapped? That's interesting. It seems to be a flat junction still, so I don't think I've messed anything up. Not anything immediately noticeable anyway. But yeah, that can then be across scissors. This could be, hopefully, scissors. There we go. And then I guess these could be as well if I wanted them to be. And I think I might try and do... Oh no, that's not going to work, is it? And then we're at the bridge. So I guess we're okay here. Because from there you can just come across anyway. I think this is good. I think this is as good as we're going to get it right now. So let's not worry anymore about that. Let's focus on this. So I want to get this close to, but not touching that road. Then we want to follow this around like this. And then, right, so buildings, station. You're just going to be a normal... Where do we want this even? I think I might build this out of town actually on this side. And see if I can join it up. Spin you slightly. There. If I can connect you like that, I think that is pretty good. I don't know what the inside is going to be like, but for the outside, that's pretty good. I didn't even see if this station was in the catchment. Like, obviously, it's not in the catchment area of the town, but in terms of naming, who knows? There we go. And then platforms. Like so. And then I think this one's just going to be underpass. Might not even bother with maybe like one roof piece just over the underpass. Little bit of mix and match. Yeah, you are Hungerford still, so that's fine. Good stuff. Crossovers and everything I'm going to sort out in a minute. Let's just focus on getting the railway built. And you across. Oh, really? It's not snapping again. It seems to snap to a point and then it like loses interest. Just decides, nah, I don't want to snap anymore. Oh, that one doesn't. I'm actually going to do a quick hard save. Because I've done quite a lot so far and I don't want to lose it. Alrighty. And we can now get back to it. So yeah, again, I've spent a considerable amount of money on this project so far. Why are you... Is it confused because there's another track next to it or something, like on the right-hand side? I seem to have to build it in really small stages to get just to get it to... I don't even know what that was doing there. Just to get it to snap. How weird. By the way, the whole inspiration for this episode today was I was over at M4J Junction off camera just now, or before I started recording, thinking about what I was going to do today. And I saw that there were two platforms that were unused, and they were on the fast track down to Luton. So I thought, why not make most of them today and actually build a line that requires them. And here we are. So yeah, if anyone wants to know where I get my ideas from, it's mainly looking at what's missing or what would I like to do. That hasn't been done yet, and going from there. Alright, connect this up. I think this might be able to go in, I was about to say in one go, but I will build it in little stages still just to be certain. And there we are. Alright, final piece of the puzzle then, from Hungerford up to Easingwold. And at this point we are literally following the road here. We're going to get as close as we can without physically touching, like there, for example. And we're going to do the same thing here. And then around like this. And again, get as close as we can. In fact, that practically is touching. There's a little bit of a snap going on there. What the hell is that? That's insane. Alright, hang on. I'm going to take this back a little bit. Because that was never going to work. Where is our target? Easingwold, right there. So I think actually here, I kind of need it to cross over like this. And then, yeah, we'll go through a tunnel. At the other side of which, we will come over on a bridge. This is actually perfect when I talk about a railway that's like meandering around the scenery. This is gorgeous. Huge fan of this. And then down into Easingwold. Awesome stuff. And you can see already how the high-speed line would save time on this. And by the way, we're in 1904. High speed is, you know, 17 miles an hour rather than 15. We're nowhere near talking about, you know, Eurostar levels of high speed or Shinkansen levels of high speed. No, 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 no. Right now, high speed is taking 12 hours to get somewhere rather than 24. But it's nice to, for me at least, to future-proof all of this. I imagine back in 1904, if they knew about things like the Channel Tunnel, they might have put some forethought into it as well, unlike our current decision makers. But let's not go there today. That's for tomorrow, if there is an OpenTTD episode tomorrow, because I've got a very busy day ahead of me tomorrow. But hopefully there'll be an episode of OpenTTD of some description. It might end up being a day late. It might end up being over the weekend rather than on the Friday. And I will explain why in that video that is. Right. Over here. So once we've done this, the rest of this is actually going to be relatively simple. It's going to be signalling it, building in the bus lines, and then starting the train service, of which there are going to be two. One is going to originate at Richmond and run up to somewhere. I don't actually know where, thinking about it, so maybe it's not going to be simple. And then the other is going to run... Actually, I don't know, I'm trying to think. Where is the Blackburn? So the Blackburn service terminates at Luton at the moment, doesn't it? That might change. Or we'll have a second one that starts at Black... I don't know. I actually don't know right now. Alright, build you out. Build you out. Oh, come on. That's not snapped properly, that's why. That's why you're being a pain in the derriere. Seriously? No, you've definitely not snapped correctly. Alright, we'll go after you like that then. Fine, be a pain. See if I care. This side then, you're going to come across like that. And you're going to come across like that. How are we doing for time? 48 minutes. Awesome. Good stuff. Is that really where that one starts? Bloody hell. That's a bit far over. Oh well. Okay. Richmond, connected. Hungerford, kind of connected. We'll come back to that in a sec. Easingwold, do you have your crossovers yet? You do not. Maybe you do on the other side, but you don't on this. There we go. Yeah, you've got them on that side. Cool, cool. Stockton, you're fine. And then Wokingham, do you have your crossovers? You've got them on this side, and you got them on that side. Excellente. So now over to Luton Town for the final piece. I'm just going to unpause the game actually while this is going along. So we'll stick those in there. And then we'll come back over here. Again, if auto signals worked, that should stop. Yeah, just before the level crossing. Although I am going to put a couple more in. One there, and then obviously in this direction. Just before the crossover here. like so, and then finally, nowhere near finally, what am I talking about? We're going to do these ones now, like that. And again, that takes us all the way over here. Actually, that's worked out quite nicely, just before the level crossing. And if I do the same thing on this side, should take us to, yeah, basically just before the crossovers there. So that's worked out, whoopsie doodle. That's worked out quite well. Stockton is now signalled up then. That car did a really strange looking donut then. Proper U-turn. Alrighty, we're just before the junctions there, but that should be fine actually. And again, if I do this, that should stop just before platforms at Stockton, which is also fine. Okay, so that's Easingwold now added. Up and over the hill to Hungerford. Hungerford? Yeah, Hungerford. Forgot the name of the town then. That's good, isn't it? I do that a lot. OpenTTD, I'm better at remembering town names than real life actual town names. Like Flarfingpool and things like that, I seem to remember no problem whatsoever. But Hungerford, I keep forgetting. Now, why? Seems to be a glitch in the matrix again, because we've got a series of signals missing, which is very annoying. There you go, that's fixed it. Yeah, that's fixed it. This bridge, by the way, looks absolutely awesome. And then it stops being a bridge and it goes up relatively sharply still into probably the world's shortest railway tunnel. Right there. And then out again and over the road. That road definitely needs rebuilding. We'll sort that out some other time. And then down into Hungerford. And then from Hungerford to Richmond. Gonna do that and that. And that seems to have worked with the auto spacing. Good stuff. And then we're going to do that. And then I'm going to add a couple more. There's a bit glitchy there. That left-hand rail there might need redoing, but that's fine. Come back to that some other time. Okay. I'm going to place these down again. Please tell me that's autosave. No? Right, hang on. Might have just crashed the game. Maybe we're okay? Maybe we're okay? Okay, no, we're okay. I don't know what that was then. Just didn't seem to place the signal. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. Phew! Right. And then we'll pop these down. I'm going to put that one just behind that one. Basically one in the same. Yeah, No, I don't like that. It does actually annoy me. Wait for autosave. I don't know why it's decided to build it like that, but that's really annoying. So we'll do that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 did not need that, thank you. Right. That's very interesting. So it seems to be up here. It's just not parallel. Like it's not snapped. That's snapped. And that's snapped. And yeah, that's snapped. So what's going on here then? We'll do this bit again. There we go. There we go. Okie dokie. So, what did we have here? This was a scissors. Like that. And I believe this was a set of scissors as well. Like so. And then that should be able to go like that. And then that'll auto signal. Cool. I might just leave this extra like block bit in place, because I can't be bothered to do anything about it right now. So this train is about to leave on the right track, hopefully. Certainly seems like it is. So you're the little shuttle. I say little shuttle, it's freaking miles now. But it was a little shuttle previously. Right, final pieces of the puzzle then. We're going to set up a bus line around Hungerford. We're going to set up a bus line around all of these towns, in fact, apart from Luton, which of course already has one. In fact, it's such a good bus line, it's a tram line. And I think I'm going to make it... Oh, why have you literally just built that? You absolute pain in the absolute arse. That one can go too. Right. So we're going to have one probably here for the entranceway to the town. And that serves most of that half. So if I then put one here and another one down here. It's kind of growing quite quickly, considering. If I place you like this, then we only need the one on the right, but I will keep a blank space there on the left. Kind of like that. And then you can come around and in like so. Put a road depot in. I guess there. And then I'm gonna go here. There, and there. It's your Hungerford bus. Like so. Now, Richmond's already got a bus. Richmond has... Yeah, it's got 2 buses now. It's got some roads that have popped up here, which I'm not a huge fan of. Because eventually this line here is going to come through. So these roads existing isn't a bad thing. I kind of wish this station was slightly to the right. So that these roads weren't quite as zigzag as they are. Or diagonal as they are. But it's a tiny, teeny, tiny complaint, all things considered. Right. You then, we're going to have a bus stop right outside the station there. And that serves very little, actually. I'm surprised. So we'll have another one there. And we'll have one here. And that should serve everything. Another depot. That can go there. And you are going to go there. There and there, and you are Easingwold. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that, by the way. Easingwold bus. We could probably do like a clockwise and an anti-clockwise, but again, I can't really be fussed with that right this second. This one's also going to be relatively easy to set up. Bus stop there, and probably just another one over here for now. I think that covers most. Yeah, that covers all the town. Just those 2 bus stops. Sweet. The depot can go this side of the railway. That's fine. Another new line. There to there. Autosave? Something? What's going on? Oh no. Just being a pain. And you are Stockton. Bus. Stockton? Yeah, Stockton. Good stuff. And then Wokingham. And I think, is that the last one? Yeah. So again, just a bus stop outside the station. Stick it on the road, like so. Now, Wokingham's already massive, so this is... Maybe Wokingham should have been a 4-track. Oh, well. So we'll just put another one over there. And then one here. And then I'm going to build a street up like that. Now, does that serve... That covers all of that. That covers all of that. And that covers... Okay. So we only need the 3 then. That's fine. We'll stick a... We'll stick the depot there. We'll set it up like that. You are Wokingham bus. Nice. Right. So you then buy vehicles. Passenger. Still not got any new buses, which is slightly disappointing, but never mind. You are Wokingham. Off you go. Now over here to Stockton. Stockton bus. Down to Easingwold. Which is there. I'm not repainting these buses right now. We could do that after. It's not a priority. And then finally, Hungerford. Down, down, down. Oh, nope, not gone past it. Hungerford. There we are. And now, trains. So I'm actually tempted to put some extra signals in here. Maybe on the approach here to the station. So we're not going to have it set up like that, because I think here we could just go like this. They're not one way. And it's so much. It's not so much. I don't know where I'm going with this. Basically, I don't want signals here to be blocked, like trains to be blocked entering or exiting their platforms. So I think this is probably a good setup right now. It's just a long gap between signals, and I think it will come back to bite me. So actually, for now, I will go ahead and put... And there are probably people screaming at me in the comments to not do this, but I am going to do this because I am an irresponsible rogue when it comes to my signal placements. There we are. And I should just get trains moving that a little bit quicker again. The trains should be spaced enough apart that they never meet. Like, it never becomes an issue. But, yeah, you just... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we got this train that goes from Blackburn to Luton. And it currently terminates at Luton. I actually don't want you to terminate at Luton anymore. You also start at Luton, which is a bit of a pain. Because I think I'm going to have to... Actually, because of that, I think I'm going to leave you as you are and start somewhere else. Question is where. Also, over here, so we've got these 4 tracks right now, and I think what's going to happen here is this 4th track on the left-hand side here is going to branch off, probably go underneath or over this, maybe over, and then come around and connect up over here. And then, obviously, there'll be a line from here that comes up and over and connects up and becomes the 4th line over here. It's going to have to somehow avoid this thing here, which is going to get moved at some point in the future. No idea when. I guess these are fine queuing up like that, because as soon as minerals arrive, it's all going to kick into gear anyway. What are you carrying right now? Your passengers. Luton to Blackburn. So, yeah, it's not what I would call profitable. In that it isn't profitable, doesn't make any money. But hey ho, what can you do? Alrighty, let's get this line set up then. So we're going to use the same platform over here at Blackburn for 2 services. In fact, we have this extra... What platform's used by what right now? Platform 2. Ah, yeah, this is cargo, isn't it? So yeah, platform 2 is used by... So it's going to have to be platform 2 again. But that's fine. That is fine. We're going to go new line. We're going to start at Blackburn main station. We're not going to stop here. We're going to go straight down to M4J junction. And we're going to stop in, I believe, it's platform 6. Now, why are you telling me you can't connect? That's annoying. Is it 6? Hang on. It is 6. Why can't you stop in 6? That one. I want you to stop in that platform. Is it because there's no... Oh, is it because there's no crossovers? I think that might have been the problem we had before, actually. So in that case, let me come back to you. You're just line 1 still for now. Yeah, I think it's because... if I built you as a like scissor crossover for now, it might end up staying like this, you know. Like that. Now we should be able to do this. So line 1, add station, M4J junction, platform 6. Still can't do it. Didn't I have this problem before and I couldn't work out what was going on? That works. So surely then from here... Surely then from here you can get into platform 6. Yeah? Yeah. How weird. So if I take this out again, I bet it wouldn't work. So I'm not going to do that right now. Then from here we're going to come down to... we're going to skip out Gravesend. Skip out Hatfield. Next station then is Luton Town. We got that problem again. Oh, hang on. Am I being dumb? Yeah, I'm being dumb. It's because it couldn't get from platform 6 back to Blackburn. That's why it was bugging out. That explains it all. So yeah, from Luton Town then, we're going to skip out Wokingham. We are going to stop at Stockton. Same thing. And then we're going to skip out Easingwold and Hungerford. And our final stop is going to be Richmond West. And we're probably going to come in on platform 3. And then from here, we're going back via Stockton. Should be platform 3 as well. It is. Then Luton should also be platform... Yeah, this is 4. But no, we want to come in on 3. Thank you. There we are. And then after Luton, it's M4J Junction, and it should be platform 7. No, not 8. 7. Don't even know how it can come in on 8. Guess we haven't got one-way signals around here. And then back to Blackburn. Good. So you are now functional. So we're going to have you be Blackburn to Richmond. Technically, it's the other way around. Whoops. But we're just going to do Blackburn to Richmond like that for now. And then finally, the last thing we're doing in this episode as we cross the 1 minute, the 1 hour, almost 1 hour 10. These episodes, I don't like them being this long, but it's so hard to just not keep going each time. So we'll have you come in on... Actually, no, 1's fine. Yeah, 1's fine. So Richmond... Hungerford, yeah, tick, tick. Easingwold. Stockton, please work. There we go. Wokingham. Luton. Hatfield. Gravesend. And then we are going to go via the branch here, Newton Aycliffe Docks. And I think I'm going to build another platform here. So let me do that quickly. That's not how you do it, is it? This is how you do it. platforms. Oh, wow. You're not letting me build another platform. Okay, guess we're not building another platform here then. Interesting. I could do this, though. But now I can't build. I mean, I might as well just keep this like this, I suppose. Where's me line? There's me line. So you're going to come in on... It says 10. Is that right? Yeah, I guess 9 and 10. It's the same track, but different platform. Sure. Keeps the passengers separate, at least. Then go back via Newton Aycliffe Docks. Back via Gravesend Harbour. Hatfield Riverside, Luton Town, Wokingham, Stockton-on-Tees, Easingwold. Whoops, that's not right at all. Easingwold, there we go. And then Hungerford, and then finally Richmond. Now, is it going to run on the correct track? I like how, by the way, I've just built all these crossovers and yet it doesn't actually do the movement until over here. That's really good. Excellent. So yeah, between Hungerford and Easingwold, does it use the slow tracks? It seems to. I love the blue and the orange here, by the way. That's very pretty. And then Easingwold. Now here, see, it does cross over. So after Easingwold, on the way up, we're going to do that. That might be... No, it is going into platform 4 at Stockton. So why... I don't know why it was doing that. Let me just take that out again a sec. Doesn't seem to be doing it anymore. Interesting. And then Wokingham, yeah, so here on the way back, it also crosses over. That might be, hang on, Luton Town on the way back. It uses the wrong platform, that's why. There we go. See, that's why we check these things. And then Luton Town, it will use the outer tracks. And then between Luton and Hatfield, it should be... actually, is it on the... Is there a crossover here? Did I build crossovers? I'm not sure if I did. Don't appear to have. How much money have we got? Yeah. Buying trains is going to be tricky. That's the next problem to solve. Right, and then we come up to Newton Aycliffe Docks and then over to M4J Junction. Fair enough. And you are Richmond to Newton Aycliffe. Okay. Now, what would be cool is if I had like some diesel rail cars or something, but I really don't right now because I'm flat broke. And also we're in 1904. It's got nothing to do with money. I don't know why I said flat broke like that meant something. Okay. What have I got for express? Probably this, although it's pretty expensive. That's a lot cheaper. How about that? No, that's expensive as well. So I think we're going to go for this one, for the cheapy option. So it's going to be one of those, and then passengers. And I think we're going to go with the early bogie still. And I want probably... We're going to have first class. I think we are going to have first class. But I'm not going to put a front brake on this. I do that a lot, and it's annoying. Because I don't think you need two brakes. Two brake carriages. I think that's overkill. Couple of thirds. Actually, maybe just the 1/3 for now. And then down to rear brake. There we go. How many do I need of them? I don't know. That's already quite expensive. Right now, you're just going to go on Blackburn to Richmond. And then I'm going to get a cheap train. Which is, I mean, you're 2.1, you're 2.2... 2.5. We could just get like this for 1.4. One of the... Is that a Terrier? An E1? I don't actually know. I don't think it is. But we're going to use it anyway. And then we're going to use maybe these ones. 4-wheel. Actually, no, the 6 wheels. That could work. And then here we're going to go with some third classes. Oh. Yeah, not those, please. Just this, this, this. And then, actually, hang on, sorry. This one I think is going to have a front brake. And then a couple of third classes. And then a rear brake. Because why not? You're only 6 mil for that. That's actually kind of cheap. And then you are Richmond to Newton Aycliffe. Off you go. Right, just a quick check. If I think, see everything that I've got here. So you, that's not what I wanted at all. That's what I wanted. Just the ones that I can see here. So Blackburn to Richmond. Manage vehicles. I want another one of you. Which is going to cost me 12. Where are you coming out from? Oh, you are coming out from here. I guess we're just... Yeah, we've not got... That's waiting right now. And then this one's going to dispatch. Okay. So I need 6 mil to get another suburban train. Another one of these. And then... this one's dispatching now. This is a horrible slope, by the way. Not a fan of that. Not quite sure why I built it like that again. It's a while ago since I did that, so decisions were made, obviously. We're nearly at 6 mil. I love how... So this is where generating money quickly can be a good thing, you know? Let's turn that off. We'll keep this one on. So I need now Richmond to Newton Aycliffe, which is there. Manage vehicles. And I'm just going to speed up time a little bit to where I can afford another one of these as well. I think I'm going to need like 5, maybe 6 of these suburban trains on this line. This 4-track line from M4J Junction down to the bit where the Luton line branches off from the Bridge House line. It's probably going to be the busiest section on the entire network, in all honesty. And that includes lines that haven't even been built yet. It's very, very busy, very, very cramped, condensed, everything. I'm a little bit worried that I'm not getting my money back as quick as I'd like here. I guess we have spent a lot. We need this to go positive again. We've also got a lot of old vehicles still. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna just wrap the episode up here for a second whilst I've got no money. Whilst I'm editing the video, I'm gonna keep the game running in the background. And if I do get the money to buy the train, I will do that. And this would normally be the part where I finish by riding on a train, but I think I'm actually just gonna leave with a nice shot of where am I gonna go to? Luton, maybe the new station over here at Luton, where we have actually got passengers waiting already, which is fantastic news. And we got this lovely view of that awful bridge. The new little dive under junction there. How are we doing here now? Still pretty good. That line's very busy. One thing I noticed actually, so this is how I'm going to end. That mod that allows extra vehicles to be added, passenger vehicles, doesn't seem to be working here in Luton, because we've got this loop line. And I guess it's just because it's this one stop. So the overall line is pretty well served. It's just that one stop. And it does say on the workshop page that one stop means you've got a badly optimized line. Maybe I've just got a badly optimized line in all honesty. Anyway, Luton is a metropolis. I'm very, very happy with that. And with that, I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you enjoyed the series so far, drop those comments down below with ideas for future episodes. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.